Death is the herald of change and the marker of passing through the veil into new stages. This card's esoteric symbols are some of the most complex and layered in the deck. The skeletal visage of Death rides a pale horse as described in the Book of Revelation, and is heavily armored in black. Though his pose is that of a conquering victor, he is not carrying a weapon, only a banner identifying himself. On the banner is a white rose like the one carried by the Fool, which symbolized the innocence of new beginnings. And though its purpose here is somewhat of a controversial mystery, it is also the heraldry of House York. The figure lying face down before Death is a king, symbolizing that all will face mortality, regardless of status or accomplishment. Another recognizable figure is the woman from the Strength card, who faces Death fearlessly, offering her exposed neck in surrender. Meanwhile, the child pleads and the bishop bargains, but Death seems to march on unmoved by any of these displays. In the near distance is a river with a solitary boat, perhaps evoking the river Styx and Charon the boatman. And in the far distance, the sunrise and the towers seen elsewhere in the deck, the bright new beginnings that await us. While much is left open to interpretation, the three elements of this card that seem firmly depicted are the passing away of old, the glorious approach of new, and the futility of resistance. While the Hanged Man tells us to be teachable enduring our struggles, Death reminds us that all things come to an end, and eventually this too shall pass. In readings, it is rarely a sinister card or one representing literal death, but rather an assurance of transformation. Life can be uncertain, but death never is. A reverse death means a change that is desperately needed is being resisted to the detriment of the querent. Sometimes we need to let go to proceed. Not everything we hold dear can pass through the veil with us, but we must pass through the veil nonetheless to reach the next stage. Once you have learned memento mori, to remember that all things must die, you're ready to transmute that which no longer serves you into that which does. That is the realm of temperance.